dyeing my hair. This is the book club video for the Midnight Library. It is our 4th book, as you can see, by Matt Haig, and it was really good.
Okay, the Midnight Library.
Wait, Lauren, what part did you get to?
I'm looking for what chapter I'm on. I have 2 hours left, but I got to. Sorry.
Okay.
Like what just happened?
Many lives of Morrissey. So basically, right now they're just saying like, I could have had this life. There was one life where I was happy. There was one life where I was sad.
The
like
long
montage.
picture,
Yeah.
like
That's
one
what
like this, one like that, one like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I love that chapter.
Really? I felt like it was kind of rushed. I don't know.
It was supposed to be rushed.
Because it's like she's doing like.
Well,
Yeah.
I wrote in that, because did you guys get to the very end of that chapter?
Basically, we have like 20 seconds left of it, so I don't know.
Okay. No. She's talking to Hugo again, and then he like fades away, and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
sorry, I've forgotten who you are. And she's like, don't worry, so have I. And I love it because since it's rushed, and it's like one like this, one like that, one like this, one like that, like you also forget who she was.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that.
Well, also, I kind of feel like I relate to that a lot. Like, because like wanting to have all of these other lives, like man, I wish I could like, you know, go to another country and live there. But
Yeah.
also, like, I kind of just want to like live here and be with my family, and like I want like all of these things. And, like, I want to be a pilot. I want to be a writer. I want to do all these things. And I wonder how much she put like her desires into this book. Like how much she wanted to do these things.
Oh, like the author?
Yeah.
That's a guy.
Oh, well,
Matt
he,
Haig.
I don't know, like, because that's what I would do, especially in that
Me
part right
too,
there. I'd be
yeah.
talking about all those things that I would have wanted to do.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to bring a little, I think I told you about it, a little project where we all like write titles of lives we could have lived,
Aww.
but I didn't.
Actually, I thought that was really cool. I thought about that.
Yeah, we'll do that at the next book club,
That would be fun.
and then we can finish talking about the ending. Because I'm fine with spoilers, but I kind of don't know if I want to be spoiled.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
I
this.
don't want to.
Yeah.
I feel like I keep saying like every time I read a book, this is my favorite book. But
That's what I was
for
telling
this one, I'm like,
Lauren.
this is my favorite
No,
book.
I like this one. One thing that Elijah said about this book is like what he didn't expect to like really remember.
Did
Really,
he
after.
read it?
No, he's the one that recommended this.
Oh.
But he was like, I didn't really expect it to stay with me, but like it's a book that you think about a lot. Like
Yeah.
when you're not reading it without realizing that you're thinking about it.
He should have been a dream guest on our podcast.
Oh
That'd be
Because he
funny.
would have thought things to say about it.
Yeah.
And his mom is reading it right now too.
Oh,
Dang.
that's so cute.
And we can have the +1 with his mom.
Maybe we can go to the next one where we wrap it up.
She just got a nose piercing for her birthday.
That's
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways, the ones who finished it, what did you guys think of it without spoilers?
No spoilers.
Here I wrote notes.
Can I see your copy?
I need to read that more. There's so much I want to
I read this like 4 books ago and I'm kind of forgetting. And I'm thinking of like, should I like take the book, like buy it now, you know? 'Cause
I
I'm like,
love it. Well, like, I have so many highlighted things and tabs.
Oh.
Like, this is something I would go back to and just read a line and be like, I'm happy again.
Literally.
There was a line that I heard, the only notes I have on this. She said in the very beginning, in her first life with her hubby, she said something like imagination and memory gets like mixed
Oh
together.
my god.
Or it's like in the same part of the brain, so you don't know which one is which one is which or something like that.
So true, like expectation versus reality too. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, I see, like Iris as a certain person different than who Iris actually is. you
Yeah.
know? And it's just like perceiving versus reality.
Mhm. Yeah, I really liked that line because it's so true. Like, your imagination skews your reality
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh my god.
expectations.
My absolute favorite chapter was one page. It's when she had sex with Hugo.
I was thinking about that so much.
And she disappears
No,
But,
seriously,
no,
like
can you
how
imagine she
bad
comes
would that
back
be?
and she's like, well, I'm having sex right now.
I
was thinking about
I think about that all the time. I'm like, Nora, you're ruining other Nora's life.
But he's also not actual Hugo, so when Hugo leaves, there's two people
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
What are we doing?
What if they have their partners
I
in Ron
just
somewhere
think
they didn't
of
know they had
that.
partners? They're like, I don't know why I had sex with you. Because they remember the sex, they're in it.
Oh my god. No, there's some loopholes like that.
Like, hopefully you're both single and like it doesn't ruin your whole, job.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys like each other.
Because and like the librarian, she was like, no, you only you live the consequences that you did, not all the time.
Right.
Like if she, the speech she did when she was an Olympian, like what if that I don't know.
But like, what if that ruined her career?
Yeah, she's not living through that consequence.
Right.
Yeah.
No, she's like.
What was her speech?
I always stress
Oh,
about
she
that.
was she was a Olympic swimmer, and
Yeah.
so she was hired to do TED Talks and just talks and
Oh,
stuff,
cool.
like motivational speeches. But that's when she came into the life. So she's like, I don't know what to talk about. And she was just talking about different lives and stuff, and how everyone branched off, and she swore, and she said fuck and whatever, staring at her what? Yeah. No one was like, this is not what I signed up for.
Right, as sweet as the speech that was definitely not what they wanted to hear.
No, because she was like, I hate swimming or something. She was like, I'm not happy. I'm not successful.
That,
Successful doesn't mean
speech
happiness.
kind of did get to me because she was kind of saying from what I remember that I don't know, I just kind of felt she was being very personal about it, obviously. Saying my life has just been constant of following other people to make them happy.
Oh my gosh, that got me.
Oh yeah, and wasn't the swimming she started for her dad?
Yeah.
See, and that's what she was talking about too later, how all of these lives that she went back and all of her biggest regrets and stuff was to please other people.
Exactly.
Follow other people's dreams. Dance was the pub, and then swimming was her dad's, and being in the band was her brother's, and going to Australia was her friends, and all of this stuff.
That's definitely what's on my regrets. I've been just trying to please others, so that part hit hard.
Oh my gosh, I so resonate with that.
I totally should have brought that. But I want to tell you guys what I did in the beginning. So the beginning thing was a quote by Sylvia Plath, and it reminded me of her poem of the fig tree. So I was writing it down, and then it got too long, so I covered it with this silly looking fig tree. And then I wrote the poem on this side, and it's literally the same thing where she's like, in another life, I could have been this. And I think the author was trying to reference that a lot, because that came from the bell jar. And later on, when she's in the life of Ash, she's like, I have the book, the bell jar. But in the poem, she's like, in another fig, I was
like, what do I do now?
and another fig was an Olympic lady crew champion. So I don't know, I just felt like that related to it. And then this brown page, I'm gonna put books to make it a library. And just remember that.
Oh, you should do green books because your library
I'm going
is a
to.
bunch different green. Also, did it say, is green her favorite color? Is that why?
I don't know.
Did it ever say?
I didn't think it
I think
said
she's
so.
passive about it. She's like, oh, it's nice, I guess.
Because that'd be cool if it was her favorite color.
Well, it would make sense because it's a library because that's where she felt safe, and Hugo's is a video game. Which I wanted to ask.
Oh, yeah,
your
what-
guys' be?
Wait, Hugo was living different.
There's that guy she met. His name was Hugo.
Oh no, Hugo's Midnight Library was a video game.
He's a guy who's experiencing the same things. He's doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and they were both living this life in the Arctic or whatever. And he said he doesn't have a library; he has a video game store.
That's so cool.
His uncle is the
that's what it
guy.
was. That's
Yeah.
how
And
confused
so everyone, some people
like
that
a
have
blockbuster.
Yeah.
so, restaurants, casinos, whatever.
Mine would be a Panda Express.
What? You
I don't want
never
any
could
questions.
have done
I'm just kidding.
Subway. I want this on my life and this on my life.
Mine would be probably Apex. Or an Apex World.
That'd be
The
cool.
lobby.
That would be funny.
I think mine would be the creative writing classroom with books. And with Mrs. Gold being my Mrs. Elm,
I don't know who would be my librarian.
Daisy.
Yep.
She definitely would.
There you go.
But she'd be like, in that one scene of SpongeBob with Gary and that like giant. It'd be like.
Yeah, that'd be funny. And she'd be the announcer in Apex.
Yeah. Danny
I don't
Wetterworth.
know what mine would be. I'm trying to think. It's something outside, like. But
Yeah.
It doesn't really work, but like I guess.
No,
It could be like a forest
you can have a
with
big
trees.
tree.
That's what it's either like a forest or like a lake, and then like pick different rivers or something.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
If we're being
Oh
real,
my god. Oh my god.
sorry. I was just gonna say, there's this moment I was in the redwood, and those trees are massive.
Oh yeah.
And there was like this part I was like able to like basically go into the like trunk, and oh my god,
That's
it
cool.
was just like
They're so.
I want like almost like that.
Did you feel like a fairy? Like this could be my
I was
home.
like, oh my god, I could just like let me just like.
Who would be your person? That's the hard thing for me
Yeah,
because I
for
feel
me
like I'm
too.
so like still in like the earlier parts of my life. I'm like I might have loved to be someone like I know
Haven't met
now.
them yet.
Or
Yeah.
haven't met
That's the
them
thing. Her person is someone that like was a supporter for her. Like not
Yeah.
someone like not the love of her
know.
life or her
Right.
best friend. It was just someone who was
I'm
there.
trying to think of like
for
an adult figure that
Well-
supported me that wasn't like my parents.
And well,
I
that's
know,
why
right? I'm like, it's so sad.
It could be your parents.
that's why I think Mrs. Gold would be perfect for me because like my parents didn't really support me, and
Mhm.
like she
I think
didn't.
this school was good for you.
Yeah, she didn't like directly support me, but she really helped me like cope through things and just helped me a lot. And like, so we didn't really have that close of a relationship, but I think it was great.
Like, I think I would say my manager from before I took this job.
Yeah, thank you.
No, because he wanted to be a developer, but like he was like really supportive,
Oh
like
yeah, I
me
remember
learning and
it.
stuff, and like he's like,
What job do you have now?
oh, it's the same job, but like I became the manager, and he moved on to do a developer
Oh, cool.
role instead of being my manager.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
That makes
you know,
sense.
but he's like, he's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like this older guy.
Would you have a library?
No, I have a board game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that would be
yeah.
very cool.
But he like also really likes board games and stuff, and like we play Magic and talk about Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, do you read his books?
Now I do.
I met his mother-in-law once.
You did?
Yeah,
That's so random.
I know it is random. I was getting my
Like
hair
Brandon
done, and she was at the
Sanders'
same
mother-in-law?
hairstylist place talking about him.
That's cool.
And
Just talking about her son-in-law.
yeah, and I guess because she was talking about their wedding, and
Oh, cute.
it was all fantasy themed.
That's
Oh.
so
And she was like, I didn't like it because it's not my vibe, but I think it's so cute for him and his wife because they are into that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, that'd be a cool wedding.
Ashley, what would
Like
yours
a Ren
be?
fair.
Where would it be?
I don't know.
Yours would probably be a library.
Or an aquarium.
Oh my god, we're surrounded by sharks,
Aquarium.
and the sharks give you the different lives.
Yeah, you could like follow them into like a shark tone. that
Or
becomes
like
your
the
mind.
little like flags that they say.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know. That's the hardest part, I think. It's like who's a supportive adult figure?
No, for
It's like
That's kind of sad.
not this generation.
It doesn't have to be like an adult figure, it could just be a mentor that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah. Could be your bestie.
Who mentors you? But yeah, like,
The boss.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
I had an English teacher once, actually. Her name was Miss Snyder. She was queer and she was like super friendly and one of the first teachers to like use my pronouns and also just like really helping me out with a lot of stressful things at the time. I feel like she always gave like some perfect advice. She was always real.
I think you're something like who I've confided in.
Yeah, that's one
like,
thing.
Yeah.
I didn't have any teachers
Your
like that or
bishop.
anything.
No. If I walked in and saw my bishop, I'd
I'd
try
kill
to
myself.
leave.
I'd kill myself again.
I did have one lady when when I was like 10 or 11, who was the bishop's wife.
Oh,
But like one time my parents caught me like on my phone that I stole or something, and I ran away for like 30 minutes. But like I went to their house. It was like 10 o'clock.
oh my god.
And she just watched The Office with me.
That's so cool.
She was like, let's just watch The Office.
Yeah, she's like, you're okay, you're gonna tell me what happened or whatever. It's like,
That's so nice.
yeah, so I'm like, oh. And she moved and stuff. Like I still follow her on Instagram.
Oh.
But she's really sweet. She's still Mormon, but like my boss that I was talking about, he's Mormon. Like that's like the only differences I have with,
Yeah.
you know.
Mine would probably be Summer, honestly.
Oh
That's
yeah.
so sweet.
She would, I don't know, it would be in the Apex lobby, but I don't know. I would be Loba,
She can
actually.
be
There will be different like game modes.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Usually I like to read what lines I highlighted, but like almost every chapter has a highlight. It's so good.
Well, choose like a few of your favorites.
Or what?
Or ones that stood
Oh,
out.
guys, I love the chapter. Wait, so we've all got to the like where are we at?
After
We at least know about Hugo, right?
yeah,
Okay.
we
So
got
the
the part
part-
where she met him for a second.
I think
time.
my favorite
I
part
don't think
was
she did.
I don't know anything,
No.
but you can spoil the entire
Wait, what? You didn't finish?
I've
You're
read,
at 2 hours.
yeah.
Girl,
It's been a very busy month for me.
for you?
Yes.
What have you been
Iris is
doing?
like, I moved.
I've been trying to survive the day shift.
Yeah.
And I'm finally at nights, so I can
She
survive.
comes home and she's exhausted.
Wait, what time did you get home now?
I worked 2 jobs and I still almost finished.
Girl, I don't care.
Okay.
It's been a long summer.
Oh,
you
that
flip
was
to the
my
next page where it's
favorite.
like a moment of desperation in the cold and she's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was so
I
real
took a
though,
picture
where
of
she's
my-
like,
This is amazing. And then she's like, fuck.
I
Oh,
love that when she's like, I want to live.
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh, I do
I
have.
love that part, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, I want to.
But I'm like,
she's
looking-
more terrified of wanting to live than like almost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
she's
so
like,
she
wait.
said like you had a fear of living, you know.
Okay, page
Oh.
130.
Because like you're reading, you're like, oh
Yeah,
okay, when
130.
something's coming, you flip. It's like,
Oh fuck.
it's undedicated. A moment of extreme crisis in the middle of nowhere.
I love it.
No, that was actually my favorite life that she lived. When she had talked about living in like solidarity and like how that was in it like in itself of a piece. And
Well, living in solidarity in a city.
oh right, okay.
Like with people, like there are people in the vicinity,
But
but you're alone.
She's alone.
Yeah, no for sure. I think it was specifically though when she was walking like in that empty like glacier area, I guess, Antarctica, whatever the hell they were at. I have no idea where they were. But they like had talked about like just that feeling of like being alone out there, and maybe it was in the city. I can't remember, but I don't know. I just really felt that because like it's like all the time. Like this when she said she was in the city. When you're in the city, your mind is looking for people to connect with because you're like it's busy. It's just like everything's like making you feel like you gotta connect with people. But then it's like when you're out in nature, you don't have to feel any of that pressure, and it's just like that peace with yourself. I mean, I've like actually like heavily thought about like getting a van, living in it, and traveling the U.S. just because that's always been a dream of mine. And I keep thinking about like lives like that, like if I just lived out. Like,
I don't think I have colored paper.
Yeah.
I'm getting a van.
Why do you need colored paper?
Oh my god, can we please?
I literally just need
I'll pick you up for like 3
I want to do
months.
activities.
It's like something I'm going to eventually.
I have
I'm in
red
the
care
worst
paper.
new job.
It's okay.
And I would never ask you that because I can read for like 6 months.
Although she had only been left alone for an hour at this point, she'd never experienced this level of solitude
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
such unpopulated nature.
Mm-hmm.
She had thought in her nocturnal and suicidal hours that solitude was the problem for most because it had
Yes.
true solitude. The lonely mind in the busy city yearns for connection because it thinks human to human connection is the point of everything.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Oh my gosh, that was precisely what I was talking about.
I love how depression is depicted.
But amid
too.
pure
Oh my
nature,
God.
solitude took on a different character. It became in itself a kind of connection, a connection between
Yeah.
herself and the world, and between her and herself.
That's a
I love
huge-
that. She cooked with that.
Right?
That's a huge thing that got me into psychology is like the solitary with human connection just out of reach because like humans are built from connection. Where our brains literally develop through human connection, and it just feels so lonely when you see it and it's right there, but you just can't have it.
That's one reason why I got this tattoo, because like I got it because it's painting in Bojack's kitchen, but also because like
Which one?
the people dancing.
That's
Because
a
like
BoJack reference?
yeah,
an
it's
actual
a painting
painting.
in his kitchen. But it's also like an art history.
Yeah,
thing.
like I was gonna say it's got some
But-
deeper history.
yeah. But I just got it because like I isolate myself, and I think it's better for me. But like the solitude in a city, I think is so right where like it just makes you sad. And like connecting with nature when I'm by myself, I like doing that. But like just isolating myself from everyone and being like, oh, I'm so sad at home, like that, you know, isn't good. So it's like I need people.
Yeah.
It is so hard living at my house and hearing like my roommates talking downstairs and feeling like I can't go downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm just not that close to them.
Oh, really?
And like, I just get in my own head about it all the time. Oh, they hate me because I didn't clean this dish.
Oh,
But they don't clean the dish because then they're not going to be able to.
no, but
I don't
it's
know.
real though.
So like that's like the biggest thing for me. I'm like, I hear laughter and stuff downstairs, and I'm like, I'm hungry. You know?
I'm feeling that way with my, well, I guess I could say because it's around the world. Top golf with that job, because now that I'm working online, I don't get to talk to people as much. And like I became friends with pretty much everyone, and now I don't get to talk to them, and it makes me so sad.
See, that's so hard.
You're a very
Like,
social
watching
person.
everyone.
I am.
No, that was the big reason why I couldn't do line virus is because it does feel isolating. I mean, for like 8 hours of your shift, it's just.
And I can't listen to my audio book
Yeah, that's crazy. Why not?
because it's a safety concern.
They should let you do at least
We
one.
should let you do over.
Yeah.
Well, because I understand like if it falls out and food.
No safety concerns because like we're always calling out like behind, hot, you know.
Right, okay.
So
Well, what if you can listen and have an ear in? You know what I mean?
I don't think I would.
So,
I get too
We
into
have
my
like really
book.
loud timers and ovens going off all the time. And we're allowed to let ovens
I
But
I
I
really
wish they
want
would.
to,
That's
but they said
Can I have a
no.
piece? When I
Guys, what
worked
do
at Texas Roadhouse, it was nice because I was just bucking cables and I could
Yeah.
just bolt in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
5-hour
like,
shift. Okay, done with this fuck.
As a waitress, you could have.
No, buster.
Sorry. Okay.
yeah, even Taco. I think they just want to be very professional. It's
Yeah.
like if you're a food runner or caddy, you can't do headphones at all.
You could finish so many more books though.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I've been doing so much with my park job, but now I won't get to. It makes me so sad, but I've been listening to it like while I do chores. 'Cause I'm home alone now, and that's working out.
I just help doing chores and things like that.
That's when I try and do it. And most of my job is really just doing chores. Like dishes, laundry, and such. So I have so much time to like listen to my book. I was just so distracted this week. I had a lot going on. Just like I decided I'm leaving my job. And this book
Congrats,
actually
man, I'm
really, yeah, it's okay. This book actually really motivated me to do that because I was thinking so much like, why am I stuck in a place I hate so much? And like I've already given 3 years of my life to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I refuse to do any more of this shit. So I'm like, God.
And they're just
Interview
going
tomorrow.
downhill.
I already had 2 interviews last week,
Yes.
but I'm just really on a roll here. Like I'm just like sending resumes out like it's money.
And I feel like this book is very like motivational
Yeah.
in that way of like I feel like I've written in my journal like 3 times this week.
No,
And I'm like,
seriously.
Awesome.
because I'll be like, I wanted it, like, I where do I see myself in like 5 years or whatever?
Right.
Okay, I see this. How am I gonna get there? Because I'm not
Yes.
doing anything right now to
Yes.
achieve that, you know?
And I honestly, a part of this book that got me a little depressed was like hearing her story and like feeling like there's nothing we can do because it's like just the effort to get there is so much and it's so hard. But
Well, one thing that I feel like is like the theme is she's not supposed to like the life she's in.
yeah,
I feel like she's supposed to learn that the life she has is the best one she can get. Because all the Noras are different. Like, there's a Nora still married to Dan, you know? And so I think through all this, she's supposed to learn that she actually wants her other life, you know? And so I've been trying to focus on that, where I'm like, I regret this and that. Like, I really regretted leaving Central, but, or, I guess people don't know what Central is, but,
No, we.
but, yeah.
We
And,
Oh, you guys don't.
Oh, I thought you were more concerned for the video.
yeah.
So I'm like,
But, anyways, I really regretted it, but I'm like, but, now I'm happier, and like, I'm just trying to find, like, the regrets I have, but also how it's making my life now better.
Exactly.
And what? Yeah.
And like, she wants to swim, but she doesn't want to be an Olympian, and so kind of like that. Like, I don't want to swim, but like doing things as a hobby rather than a job, you know. Like,
I think that was really, really interesting how, like, her regrets, like, she lived the lives where she didn't have that regret and realized, oh, it's worse this way.
yeah,
You know, so
exactly. And like, the book is getting less and less. And I just love the whole concept of the book of regrets. Because like, opening it is so despairing. Because that is like so real. When you think of all your regrets, you're like,
It's overwhelming.
oh, this is horrible. But then as you do one at a time, like, I regret not marrying Dan, and then you think about it and you're like, well, that sucked. Like, one at a time, and like, I wrote the line where people say, like, the only way through is, the only way forward is through, whatever it is.
No, wait, I think this one stuck out to me. Is it the only way to learn is to live?
I mean, that is a good line, but that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like when you're going through a hard time, and the only way to pass it is to go through.
It's like what that one saying, when you hit rock bottom, the only way
Out is
out is up. The only way place you can go is
And
up.
so it's like, you have to read the book of regrets, and you have to go through it. And then I was like, I should write my own book of regrets, but I don't want to manifest my regrets.
Yeah, seriously.
And that's what I was writing. I wanted to write where I saw myself in 5 years so I can go back and read it later. That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
I love having a journal for that.
yeah,
Because I will see stuff talking to my current self, and I'm like, this is so interesting.
yeah.
And it's my favorite thing ever.
I feel like that's actually the most important part about journaling is going back.
Going back.
And people don't do that.
Literally,
And
it's
it's
the
like,
best.
Dude, I just don't understand why people don't go back, because it's like, why are you, if you're just writing to write, then it's kind of useless. But to me, I get the most informed when I'm like going back and like, okay, here's these patterns, here's these things that I'm like trying to break. I mean, like, I literally ended a 2-year relationship because I journaled for a whole year.
Wow, that's cool.
It is so comfortable journaling with you. So like when I open that, I'm like, dude, like I'm home. Like this thing like knows like, this is like the essence of myself.
Yeah,
seriously.
You know? Like
It is you.
It's always cool to see how much you've grown too.
yeah.
Yes. And that's why I always date them. I love dating them.
Mhm.
I can be like, oh wow,
oh yeah.
a year ago I was a piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
Same.
Well, at least you would recognize that.
There's some tabs I put where I'm like, why the fuck was this mentioned? Like,
Right.
this is Elm sneezing. Why didn't we get a whole thing of her sneezing? And
To
then,
show that she's not perfect.
I guess, but then I guess that's what this one was for, where it's like she saw a loose thread on her cardigan and tucked it inside. I figured that was to show she wasn't perfect.
Well, there can be multiple things to show.
I don't know. I was just like, why did you give us a loose thread and a sneeze? It felt kind of silly. But also, I'm guessing this author studied philosophy for how much he mentioned it.
Oh
Yeah.
No, that's so
And
true.
so-
I really love the philosophy notes.
Like, maybe I don't know, maybe he's philosophy. I don't know. Also, she tried not to dwell on this aspect of his personality. I wrote, me when I actually hate the person I'm dating. It was like with my boyfriends, I was like, ew, I kind of hate everything they do.
I'll just not think about it.
Literally.
That'll be fine.
It'll go away probably.
Yeah.
The lies we tell ourselves.
No, I still hate them for that.
You get the ick and you're like, it's a one-time thing.
Literally.
I'm
Lauren,
overreacting.
one time Lauren's like, 3 icks and you're out. And ever since then I was like, I should do that. Like one thing was like he said in every sentence. I hate that. I just do that.
Right.
Who was that?
I don't remember. The board game guy? Every guy's a
Was this Harry?
I think
Styles? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Harry Styles! You turned down Harry Styles.
Harry had an interesting way of talking. It was done. It was done. So, well, 3 weeks in a week, and you're out. That's how long it took.
My
It
necklace
resets
is
every
stuck
Sunday.
on
Every
my-
week it resets.
my necklace is stuck
Well,
on-
like in the first week of like going out with someone,
Yeah.
if you're getting all those eggs immediately, I'm like,
Stop eating your necklace.
Yeah.
You really got it in there.
Guys, talk about the book.
Hey,
I love the book.
One thing that I struggled with and why I couldn't read the book is reading the beginning part. I know it's a very big thing with depression, and I've struggled with severe depression a lot, but it's just so annoying to me because everything happening, I feel like she caused herself.
Why are they
Right.
legit stalking?
Everything she was sad about
Okay,
was her
that's
own.
every time you talk to me. I'm like, I have
Okay, 'cause you do
problems, and
create
you're
your own
like, you
problems.
did that to yourself.
You do cause your own problems.
It's still problem.
But anyway, then she goes and kills herself, and I'm just like, you could have made your life better if you
She didn't know how.
tried. But I know that's the whole point of depression, is that it literally stops your brain from getting better. Because the only way to stop depression is to produce the happy chemicals. But depression stops you from
Producing that.
producing it and from wanting to try to produce it. Because like to produce it, like exercise produces it, but your body makes you go lazy and makes you isolate yourself from people, and it makes you do all these things to stop you from making it
It
better.
makes you feel incapable.
Exactly. But the only way to do it is to fight through that, you know?
No,
And
for sure.
I guess that's what she learns throughout all of this. But I just couldn't get past the first part because I was like, she left her husband. And it never really explains that. Like, it doesn't
I didn't
explain that he's a
remember that.
shitty person. It just says that she left her husband. And I was like, why'd you
mean
leave
her
it?
fiance?
Or, yeah, her
Because
fiance.
they were about to be married. It's because her mom died.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh yeah, she
Oh,
was going
right.
through some major grief.
Once you get to meet him, you're like, ew. I don't like you.
Wait, who was that guy anyway?
Damn.
Dan.
Oh, that's Dan. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the Dan.
But
Yeah.
The bar Diane.
also, I was like wondering, I'm like, is this book going to like encourage people to kill themselves?
Yeah.
So that they can like
I thought
have
that.
a midnight library.
Yeah.
But then it said later that Hugo didn't try to kill himself. He was just going to die. So I'm like, but I feel like I felt like suicide was a big part of
Yeah.
the library.
It
Is
was kind of
like
confusing.
you want to die because like, but
But you're being forced.
do you
to-
really want to
Yeah.
die if you had another life?
That's why I really want her to be able, because again, I haven't finished it. I want the lesson to be that she has to go back to her life and appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it shows like suicide isn't the answer.
That's why like I was struggling because I'd like the book if that was the ending where she
Oh.
she actually tried to
Girl,
work.
you haven't even read the ending.
I
She
know.
says
That's what I'm
she's
hoping for.
Oh.
But that's why I was struggling to read the book is because it kind of just sounded like to me in the beginning, like she didn't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand that's the point, but I just got really annoyed with her. I was like,
Yeah.
you're not even trying. You're just giving up. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like from an outsider's perspective, like I did feel that anger too. But like I almost feel that anger with myself sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
going through hard things. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, like I take a moment to like look outside of my life and I'm like, what are you doing sometimes? You know?
Yeah.
And it gets so like easy to judge, I feel like. But it is like it is depression and it is like again I feel like a major plot at this point or this book. But I get confused on like with Hugo, right? How he didn't die, but he was just like how did you even get to
Yeah, like what? Like I don't know. Maybe he like did actually like jumped off
I
something.
feel like
that
it was
was in a-
implied that he was like in like
something.
That's kind
Oh
of
no,
what
that's true.
I.
He was in a coma.
I thought that
You're
was-
so right.
But maybe it was self-inflicted.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows?
maybe he like tried to like kill himself and got in a coma or something.
But also in Nora's original life, she had like no support from anyone.
No, that's
Yeah.
so true.
Like her brother came and visited and didn't see her.
No,
Her
yeah.
brother's best
She
friend was
didn't care.
an asshole. Her
Her cat
parents are
died.
both died. Are both dead. Her cat died. Her boss told her she needs to smile more.
Oh,
And
Like-
he fired her for it.
Literally.
Yes. And like she just had like nothing.
And
Yeah.
the
She was
old
like,
man who was like, "Hey, you don't even have to bring my pills anymore. There's
Oh,
a this guy who can bring them." Like that was like
that was her
a lot.
tipping point.
It was just
I feel that the one time in high school, I was going through it and I spilled Dr. Pepper on my bed in the middle of the night, and I literally was like,
I'm gonna
this is
kill
my
myself.
last straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
this is
not
like
as a
the
joke. I
reason.
was like, I should kill myself.
No, literally, like that just
I've felt that before.
I feel like it, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
this is
stub
my
your
last
toe,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
when you're like deep
Down,
into
yeah.
it, and you're just waiting for something, and then you stub your toe, and you're like, I
That's
can
a
take this
sign.
pain. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Slam your
literally.
phone on your card.
So I don't really blame her for killing herself.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I just am upset that she didn't try. But that's the
fair.
whole
But
point
I
of the
think
book.
like she
Yeah.
probably like she's 35 at this point. So
Yeah.
she's been going through it, and she's been working at the same like
That's
record store for like
terrifying.
10 years.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
I just maybe
She
I'm
gave her
just
whole life.
because
not
it is
thinking
like
about
we
it.
only had a very limited amount of time with her in
Yeah.
that life. So
Yeah.
it's like,
you
know,
don't get all of it.
yeah.
So I'm
But-
just being sour.
No, no.
But then the part where Mrs. Elm, where she's like, I want to die, and Mrs. Elm's like, you want to, that means there's a lack of something. I love that because
Right.
it
Oh,
really
I
shows
do.
her perception
Lack
where
of
she's
support.
like, I want to, I don't want to be here. Mrs. Elm is like, that just means you're lacking something, and she's like, no, I just want to. And I don't know, I think it definitely describes depression, where like,
Yeah.
you can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I was
Going
gonna
back.
say that.
Sorry. You go.
I was gonna say that like one of my favorite things was after finishing it is like I really like related to the way that he wrote about her spiral. It's like
Yeah.
this is just real. This isn't
Yeah.
like making it up for the story to be the movie.
No,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, this is fucking real.
No, this book
And then
didn't
it's
feel
like,
very
oh, I
real.
feel connected to the author. I feel
Yeah.
connected. Like we've been
Exactly.
through very similar things. If he can write about something like this, it's like, well,
That is
we've
true.
both been to that.
Yeah, I
And that's
agree.
like the Bell Jar. You guys should read the Bell Jar. It's literally just a depressive spiral. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna say going back to her wanting to die and then having that confrontation with the liver and being like, oh, I want to live actually. I don't know if that's that like obvious of a thing where I want to live. It's more I don't want to get teared to shreds.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
exactly.
the difference of death of like overdosing and
And
being
wanting to
mauled
die.
by a polar bear
Yeah.
is very different.
One is a little better.
There's
than
one where I definitely don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
And I'd rather live than have that happen.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it still was something for her.
Yeah, I feel like I was a little weak. You know, like I feel like
Yeah,
I was expecting a little bit more out of like what would get rid of her regret or wanting to die, I guess. And I just, I don't know. I find it kind of funny. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes people will be like, I want to die, and like in a near-death situation, they're like, Oh my god, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I
Like,
prefer
like
it.
it's the cliche, you know.
I'd prefer it if the thing that brought her out of that mentality was if she had the support of someone and she felt loved by
Yeah.
someone and she's
Yeah,
like,
I
I want
agree.
this. I don't
Right.
want to die. I want a chance to have
Oh,
this.
yeah.
But I also get like that she's so set on it. Like she won't even consider it
Yeah.
until like she literally had to.
Yeah.
So I get that, but like, you know,
It's not the worst way they showed it.
yeah, I think there could have been something else done that would have been in between that. But I mean,
It does also kind of help that she doesn't have to go do science.
yeah,
and
because she's
shit.
like, I'm in shock right now, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Hugo's like, I know. I don't know how much I like Hugo.
Me
Hugo
too.
was kind of trolling.
He felt kind of creepy.
And the
Yeah.
sex, she like that's it made me so sad.
Yeah.
It made me so sad for her.
Yeah.
Because I'm
It's
like,
like
I've been
building up,
there.
building up.
Like you build it up and then it happens and it's just like
It's like, why was I building up for this?
like it's disappointing. It felt like he wasn't there. He's done this a million times.
And all the other times she's been disappointed, I feel like it was like greatly disappointing. So how disappointing was the sex for you to be like,
Totally
done.
get it. I would have a hookup. I would just
You can have it. You can.
like after a hookup, I would
yeah, yeah.
Because
think
like
you
when
want to disappear.
she says later on, like you disappear because you know there's something better.
That's true.
So she's like, your dick is small. I
Well, honestly, I was thinking, because they're in the Antarctic.
Yeah.
How cold is it?
Seriously.
Yeah.
I bet there's no blood or anything.
That's funny.
It's like, really? Peace out.
Got like losing color in his
She's
face.
like, I have dildo in my room. Like.
She probably does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I can find another life where I don't migrate.
Yeah, I wonder what he's like, he just sees her leave. He's like, okay.
Wait, yeah, because he understands how
Yeah.
He said he can see, like, when people leave, their eyes change. So I'm sure for him, he's like,
Yeah, I bet
he got disappointed from that. He just
I think,
they're like,
my dick was so disappointing. She left this life.
I was reading it at work and I like burst out laughing and the student who I worked with was like, what? And I told him about it and he was like, oh, okay.
Honestly, I think I would have done that too if I
Yeah.
had the opportunity.
Yeah.
you can just leave in the moment.
No, I'm sure we've all had moments like that.
Does she leave in the middle of sex?
Yes.
Oh my god! Wait, that's even worse! He's like so into it. He's like, damn, this feels great. And then he's watching her eyes and
She was not into it.
No, I think though she
God.
like she explained like he didn't seem that into it. It seemed like he was like
No,
not the
that's
same
true.
person.
Oh, okay. So
And that
maybe
made
he
her
left
really-
too?
Maybe.
Or
I
maybe
can't
he just
remember.
was like her, you know, like living through so many lives, he didn't really know who he was.
He said he's on like life 200 or something.
I think that's what the part where like, she's getting like the multiple eyes.
Yeah.
It's like mirroring. She's like,
He was like,
he's
in
like,
one
you
life
don't
we're
know. She's
married.
like, okay, okay.
No, seriously. And
Yeah, okay, I didn't trust him.
No.
Like we're
When
married.
he said that, I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
That's just a lie.
Yeah.
But you put on other
So
girls.
you met on that science thing that you got married?
Okay,
That's where my mind went.
Brooke. So in this page, it's literally one page, and she has. So it's like, but the sex turned out to be disappointment. A camus throat or camo. I think it's camo. Camo.
Cameo?
Can CAMUS.
Camus?
Camo. I think it's pronounced
CAMUS?
camo.
What's the chapter?
Okay,
153 page.
continue.
Anyways, quote came to her in the middle of it. I may have not been sure about what really did interest me, but I was absolutely sure about what didn't.
Mhm.
And then blah blah blah. And then I guess Camo also said, if something is going to happen to me, I want to be
Oh,
there.
Camille. I see.
And then
The
at the like
Yeah.
another paragraph later, and she's like she felt like maybe if you lived as many lives as he had, the only person you really had any kind of intimate relationship was with yourself. She felt like she might not have been there at all, and in a few moments she wasn't. So amazing.
That's funny.
I kind of wanted her to have sex with the actor when she was a rock star.
Okay, I don't remember
Ryan
that
Bailey.
part. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
I just
Because he was like, the sex was amazing with you, but we can't be together because of Newton's third law. Like, what he was
Newton's third law.
of motion. I don't know.
No, yeah, he said.
He's like, our lives are so crazy,
And
and
then
we're so
she's-
crazy, we can't be together.
And she was like, that's not even the right law.
He's like Murphy's third law. She's like, I think it's Newton.
Yeah.
He's like, who?
Murphy's law is like, if something were to happen, it will
It will
happen.
happen.
Mhm.
And
But Newton's like an object of
Yeah,
motion. Yeah.
that's funny.
It's fucking
That just reminded me, I loved how she, with Dan, they're in their room, and how she just immediately, she's like,
The third law
Oh.
of motion.
like, the trivia answer was this, and he, like, freaks out, he gets insecure.
Oh right.
Like, how she just snapped it, she's like, no, like, what is wrong?
Yeah, seriously. Wait, was that
That's with Dan.
Oh
The
yeah,
first line.
Dan brought so many issues. Oh my god. And the fact
Because
that
that
she
was a-
called him out on his bullshit and he
I
got
was
so
glad.
insecure.
And that was, like, the first
I
time I
wonder
saw her.
What happened
Yeah.
after that?
No, me too. I want to know how
She
she
walked
dealt with that.
Mhm.
Or
I
he
think-
was like grateful for her like
He goes back and he's like, I'm so mad at you, I'm gonna hate you now. Or
Maddie's like,
My thought
bottle
was
in the other hand.
yeah, what's my thought? Like divorce. So, like,
Guys, it is Camus.
What?
It is pronounced Camus.
I told you, Camus.
I think it would have been super interesting if she had the memories of the person of the life she lived.
Yeah.
So then she already knew about the cheating or whatever. But
It's literally so hard watching
Yeah.
that. I like that. I get like a little bit
It makes sense
anxious.
why
Mhm.
he did it that way.
yeah, I think it would have
I'm
been
just about to perform for like 100,000 people. I'm a little bit like, oh my god. I was
Yeah.
like right then.
interesting.
Right.
Also, I love that I thrifted this because the other person highlighted things. Really happy.
Are they positive or negative things?
They're usually positive. Like this one was it's good handwriting, so I'm assuming it was a woman. But they highlighted sometimes regrets aren't based on fact at all. Sometimes regrets are just a load of bullshit. And I totally agree with that.
I was just curious because if they like donated it, I would be like, if I really love a book, I don't donate it. So that's what I was wondering if it was like hateful comments.
No,
It's like, screw this book.
they just highlighted like every good thought-provoking thing, and then they wrote in it like making people happy, caring, showing them their love.
I would love to find a book like that, like the DI or something like that. Just
Right? And then this one, like, where
Why does
Mrs.
this
Ellen's
look
like, is happiness the aim? And then she says, I suppose I want my life to mean something. I want to do something good. The person wrote, don't we all to make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I've been like trying to write this book, okay, and I want like a very big meaning with it
Yeah.
because I love philosophy, and a very big thing that keeps coming up is
Wait,
like
the fanfic? Or something?
a different book,
Oh, okay.
but it kind of goes with fanfic. But it's like everyone's life has meaning of some way,
Yeah.
and I want that to be the big thing. And it's just interesting because I've been thinking about how to make meaning for each different person. Because the huge theme is like everyone's life has meaning, but so does their death. And everyone wants their
Yeah.
death to have meaning.
Well, like
And-
what Mrs. Elm says, she's like, death hurts people too.
Yeah. And I just think it's very interesting because like that's the whole purpose that everyone has is they want their life to mean something. And most of the time, just as much as their death, they want to mean something.
Yeah. That reminds me, I guess, like, Mormon values. It's like everyone would be like, Jonathan's purpose in life was to bring your family together, and me and Bird would be like, his purpose was to bring our family apart, because he was like, our mom and dad's like shotgun marriage and stillborn,
Yeah.
and
The purpose was to say, stop having children.
yeah, and I was always so annoyed that my grandma had to give this baby purpose who never even breathed like air outside of the womb. I'm like, why are you putting so much
Pressure.
like, yeah, I guess pressure and significance on this child? And so it always annoyed me, but I do agree that like people just need a purpose in life. You don't, kind of like Hugo, people don't want to be floating around. You know,
Yeah.
they want to find some kind of settlement, you know? And I used to say my purpose in life was to be happy, and then I was like, oh, happiness, like what they said, like happiness is the journey, not the destination. And so I just like to say my purpose is to make me as happy as I can be, just because I struggle to be happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, even something as little as that. And like in the chapter where she's like, one life she was this and that, like it's just such little definitions. And I don't know, like it kind of shows me I don't have to be something big.
Yeah.
Like one thing is like, one life she was a cat sitter or whatever. Like what if I was just a cat sitter?
Yeah.
Which that was my defining thing. One life she was sleeping on her only friend's sofa. What if that was my life?
There was one like that I was so funny on. Oh, she only ate toast.
Oh yeah!
Why?
It's like
Yeah, I already read
between
that.
two white
I'm like, how is that the defining quality of
Yeah.
How do you know?
That's the
And
decision
how do
she
you tell
made.
that you're like, I'm
No,
not
it
for
just-
only
It just said one life she only ate toast. That's all it said.
Yeah,
And
because
I'm
it was like telling.
How do you know? Is it because she only has bread in her house? Like,
Or anything else she eats, she throws up.
like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I thought the empathy one was really cool though, because that kind of showed where she like felt really extreme emotions. no matter, like, what happened or whatever.
That's how
and
I feel.
I'm like, is that like because she has her same consciousness and brain and stuff,
Yeah.
but like, did she train this like body to kind of feel things heavier and more deeply?
Right, I wonder what that would.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause,
Brooke
like, you would
knows-
think it would be the consciousness that would happen,
Yeah,
but it's her body.
right.
Brooke knows a lot about that, where there's like how the environmental factors change your mind. But she was saying like people with BPD feel a lot, and you only have BPD because of like environmental trauma, you know. And so it's probably just like what happened to her life that.
Well, it
Yeah.
sounded like she really was like into the
No,
philosophy
you have to go
and
off the
like
balcony.
she did it on purpose. Like she had her playlist for like Euphoria and whatever. So I was thinking that, like, I was, oh, your body can do that. Like, it's not just your brain. Because, you know, we only have this one life. I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You kind of think it's just the one or the other. But.
I want to read this guy's other books. This honestly was amazing. I haven't even finished it, and I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
See,
How do you live to it?
for you too, I thought about it when I was reading it because it was going through the list. Like, what if I did this? What if I did this? What if I did this? It's like, what if I didn't marry your brother?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you would just be trapped in the generational trauma. You'd probably be forced into having a kid.
No,
right
if she
now.
No, if I didn't,
Oh, if you didn't.
or also if I did stay, like
Or if you
both.
did divorce.
Yeah.
Those are like totally two.
We wouldn't be doing this with you right now.
I wouldn't even be here if I didn't move from Arizona as a child. Like I
That
was.
wasn't your decision.
I know it wasn't my
But, like-
decision, but like there could have been so many circumstances
It'd
and
be weird,
places
bro.
we could have gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I never moved back from Texas?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
You
we
wouldn't
never
have met
talked
Peyton.
again?
Riv, we never fucked.
Probably.
Same thing.
Because if I didn't marry your brother, I would have lived at your house. I would have left a lot sooner while you guys
But
were
like,
still
what
in high
if I
school.
never like said the things to you that I did when I
So-
left to Texas? You know?
So I don't know how
Would that
often I
have
still would have
changed
talked to you after
What if
if
I,
I
like,
wasn't married for almost 4
Never
years.
dated Aiden.
Oh
So
What if like we dated in high school?
That would be crazy.
There's so many things. Like I want to like write it all down.
Yeah.
And honestly, I do feel like this book inspired me to kind of like I guess see how many different lives I could live in
Yeah.
like my single life because this is
I
really
know, right?
all that we have. You know? But I do feel like already I've lived like so many different versions of my life just because
Yeah.
of the choices I've made. And like in a way it makes me excited
Well, you're
for
like
life
completely
because then I can
different.
well yeah, for sure. I'm
High
like completely
school.
different from now like just a few years ago and like just like all these life decisions I've made to where I am now, like even the ones that I feel like are bad, like with that 2-year relationship I was talking about, I really thought I was gonna get married with her and I probably could have had a kid by now. And yeah, exactly. That's the whole idea. But there was a minute where I really thought that would be something I wanted. You know?
Yeah.
But I thank God I didn't.
Yeah.
I kind of want to write it all down and do like a little poem. You want to do that next time? Like,
Yeah.
if you want to,
We
like,
could-
do an optional thing.
We could do like next week.
Because I'm gonna make it.
We
We don't all have to do it as poetry.
we can
But if you
do
want to,
like next week we meet again so y'all
Yes.
can finish the book and I will grind that bitch as much as I can.
there's like what 7 hours left for you or 5?
6 hours.
6
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're 2 hours in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can finish it. Everyone else can finish it,
Hopefully we didn't
and
spoil
then
it
next
too much.
week we can
Wait,
do a
this is
thing
only
where
8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of short.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of just.
I was quick to read it, yeah.
I was so surprised reading it because it made me feel so much in just so little.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And it
like
was
every
intense.
page.
Like I just remember so many points of the book crying
Yeah.
and like having to like actually stop and collect myself. Like the whole like cat thing, right? Like,
Oh my
so I was
God.
already like devastated knowing that he died like that. But then when she said that his life was like
The
already
best
the
it
best
was.
it ever could have been.
Yeah.
And-
Her
and that
life,
made me
yeah.
so sad because I was like, I literally looked at my cat and like grabbed him, like he was scratching me. I was like, I love him so much.
I was thinking that like
Oh, the-
Emily,
Sorry.
because it's okay.
Because Buster is like, he's struggling. He's going downhill. I don't know how long he has, but I feel like this is the best life he had. Because we adopted them from people who, like, got rid of them because they were neglecting it. Like, not on purpose, but because they just couldn't take care of the dogs. And then, like, ever since I moved to Emily's, Chewy and Buster have been so much happier. Like, they had so much anxiety at my mom's house, which I didn't think my dogs would get.
How did they have anxiety? Just all this people.
I just think all the people, all the other dogs, and
See, I think about that with Dixie because Dixie was a puppy. She was brand new little girl, and she had so many friends with all the animals, and she loved playing with them. And now she doesn't like playing with other animals.
yeah.
Now
Well,
that
Buster doesn't get seizures now.
Oh, that's true.
Because he's not, but like he's struggling now. But I think it's the best life he could have gotten because Emily's throwing all her money into him.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame her.
I would too. I have.
You
with
have.
this idiot.
Yeah.
No, we do so much for pets. They really are like relationships to us, I feel like.
And then they
It's
go and do
proven-
more stupid stuff.
Literally.
Yeah, no, seriously, the things we do for them.
Yeah. And to go back on what Lauren was saying, I was listening to this podcast one time where this girl was like, I think marriage is just if you're in the same boat or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's never like, this is my soulmate kind of thing. It's like, we both just happened to meet, and we're both in the same boat that we're ready to get married, and we both like each other. So let's do it. And it honestly could be anyone as long as you like them enough.
I've
If
been
you're in the same boat.
kind of having this conversation with Summer because she moved here from Georgia.
Mm.
So I was like, where do you think you would be if your family never moved here?
Yeah.
And she's like, I would honestly be a teen mom married to a trailer park trash boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I feel like we could honestly kind of like do that with our own lives, like in a way, like kind of see like the other lives we could have lived. I mean, obviously we can't live through them, but just like kind of knowing like how you are as a person and like who you want to be and reflecting on those past choices can really make you feel like, at least for me, it made me appreciate the life I've had. Like be a little bit more grateful for just the things that are like around me, like because it really forms like your family.
Yeah. And I think that's what she's supposed to learn.
Definitely. I hope she learns that.
What if your family never left the church, Iris?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
What if you never left?
I think a lot about what if I stayed with Jonathan.
Ew,
Like
no!
what not exactly what my dad did, but it's the same. It's
Do you think
the
you'd be
same
pregnant right
vibes. Because like my mom was kind of abusive, you know, and what if I stay? I think if I stayed with Jonathan, I would be pregnant.
I think about if you married Aiden. You guys would probably
hate
get
your life.
divorced.
Like if I never left Texas,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
because like we broke up when I was living there.
Yeah.
Well,
How long did you guys stay?
a year and a half.
Dating. Yeah.
When I was like 15 and 16 and 17.
Dude, when you left,
Wait,
it's
so where
like,
were you born?
Here.
Okay. And then you moved to Texas when?
When I was
her senior year.
my
Was it-
junior year. Just
Junior-
halfway through
junior.
Was it
year.
because your family or?
And then as soon as I graduated, moved back here.
Yeah.
So weird.
Was that your choice though, or did they live?
That was the choice from the beginning. Was we were only at first we were only gonna live there for a year.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we don't want to move in the middle of the school year again. So, but then I went back and it was summer and like nobody wanted to talk to me anymore. I'm like,
Oh.
well, I guess I'll hang out with. Because he was like the only person that would talk to me.
Oh.
I do feel bad because I was going through a very rough patch.
I think everyone was going through a rough
Yeah,
patch
you're right.
then.
Yeah.
So, well, I think about it a lot. I'm like, I kind of just totally dropped her off the earth.
Well,
I feel bad.
That's fine. Like I get it. Like I was struggling like keeping contacts with people here when I was living there because I was so in my own life
That's
there.
understandable though.
So I'm like, I get it. But like some people, I just didn't expect to just like blatantly ignore me like crazy. Like refuse to talk to me, and I'm so confused. Like what? I was so confused about it because we were fine when I left.
He was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, but we were friends like all through middle school and stuff, and I saw him working,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, saying hi to him, and he was like hi,
Oh.
and I'm like,
ass.
why won't you talk to me? And
Yeah.
I'll message him like, hey, do you have that book that I lent you or whatever? And he's like, not responding.
Oh, whatever. That's his life.
I just wanted to know what the name of it was because I couldn't remember it. I'm like, I'll buy another one, dude. You can keep it.
Yeah.
Or like, I texted like Nicole and stuff, and she'll just like not respond.
That's so weird.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
What did I don't know, just like things like that. I'm like, I don't know. What would have happened if I didn't listen?
Yeah.
I think perspective is a big thing in this book.
Oh, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
and like literally same thing with the cat part. I like tears were getting the page.
Yeah,
Because
me
my
too.
cat ran away. And I was
Oh. Wait, did you find it? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
just like, but
That's
like
gonna make me so
the perspective of just like, actually, this is the best life we had, and like, to look at your life and other lives.
One line that I literally just read was, I think it was by Thoreau. No, I don't know who. Yeah, it is Henry Thoreau. It's not what you look at that matters; it's what you see. And I think that's life. Because on the page we see all these things, like she only ate toast, or like she did this. She was like an Olympian, you know. And we're like, oh, an Olympian. Maybe it's not cool to me, but maybe that's cool. Like she's successful. That's cool. But then you actually live it, and you get the perspective. And like this Nora's perspective, and not the Nora who's actually doing that.
Right.
And you're like, oh, this isn't for her, you know, or like you think about it, you're like, this isn't for me, you know.
I do a lot of comparison in my own life, like, and I feel like I'm always like I'll compare like someone successful to like me, and I'll be like, oh, I could be that, but I'm just not. But it really is just like you don't know that person's circumstance, you know,
Yeah.
and they could absolutely like dread every moment they took to get there, but
Yeah.
act like they love it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I mean, yeah, the best part about like finally getting healthy is realizing like you wouldn't be who you are without all the pain.
Yeah.
And it's finally
I
like
hate
it
about
means
that
something.
so much.
Yeah.
It's
Did
such a
she
hard
talk
time.
about something like that in the book?
Maybe.
I don't remember. There was something where she was talking about like how you have to have the pain.
Yeah.
Oh, because she was saying like it's a balance.
Mm,
You
yeah.
can't have
was that?
happiness without the sadness.
Do you think the author, if anybody has killed themselves because of this book, like even just like, oh, you know, do you think they would regret writing it or publishing it if they know? If they did know,
I think
if like someone
kind
told them, like, hey, my brother killed themselves after they read your book.
I would maybe.
Would you wish that you never produced the book though?
I think he would feel guilty, but I don't think he would wish. Because I could tell he put his heart and soul in
Yeah.
this.
But I feel like if I
don't
never
know.
wrote that book, then they would have never died.
I'm a very
But it
firm
could have helped more
believer.
people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a very firm believer that like if someone kills themselves, it was fully their choice and everything.
Yeah.
So like I struggle to believe when people are like, "Oh,
For
this
sure.
was your fault," or like,
Yeah,
"This
you're
is
like,
their
it's
fault."
really my
Yeah.
fault. Like,
Yeah.
like someone would have had another thing. But like you being the trigger of it is a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know. I was just wondering that because I'm like, if anybody would that like change the authors? Like if they knew before they produced the book that
Yeah.
people would kill themselves if they read this.
I'm sure he thought about it.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's a suicidal book. You have
Mhm.
to think of that. I guess he doesn't have any of the resources that Frederick Boston put in his
Well,
book.
I think the target audience was people who struggle. So then they could think like, then they could learn like this. The only way to get better is to try and try, you know, and like is to human connection. Because human connection does so much for the brain.
I think it only really was like that in the more beginning of the book where it was more focused on this and like, oh, your life is better like this, your life is better like this. And now it's kind of going the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some people don't read all the way. You know, they're just like, oh, okay, it's time. You know, but
I feel like the message I really picked up from this book though is that there's always more to like writing the story. You know, I feel like sometimes like there's no other way, like it's a dead end. Like this is like I'm gonna be stuck like this forever, but it's like realizing you can be all these different versions. I feel like that gives me down, but I really hope that the author can like I don't know convey this message that like suicide really isn't the answer because of that reason. You can live like the life you want, and like I just really feel like I guess in times where I'm suicidal that I can't have any other life, that it has to be this way, and that it's like my fate is set. But it's not like we can always change our fate. I believe in that.
Like I looked up him to see if he had, because usually they'll interview authors and stuff, especially if it's like a New York Times bestseller. And they did ask him like kind of like, why did you write this? Like why blatantly kind of like why was this a good idea to you? And he says he has written like also nonfiction books like Reasons to Stay Alive, like things like that.
Yeah.
And it says, because he also I think wrote a book called The Humans. It says as well as like an alien's point of view, they come to Earth, take over a body, and because a scientist or something found out an equation for something to like change the universe, and humans aren't supposed to know that yet, so he has to go and like kill these people so they don't like change the course of what they're supposed to know like humans. But then he comes to find out like humans aren't all that and like that kind of stuff I guess. But he said that he had severe depression, anxiety, and suicide attempts when he was in his 20s. So he's like, I did think about this, but he kind of blatantly says like, I am putting it out there, and when you read even the synopsis, you should know whether or not this book is for you.
Yeah.
So you should know that, and if you can't handle it, then you shouldn't read it, and no, you shouldn't read it and still blame somebody else for it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what his perspective was for it.
Good for him.
Yeah, seriously.
So
Also, real quick, I forgot that I want to go get a plant. I scheduled to get a plant on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my god, so you have to leave right now?
Yeah.
a plant.
Yeah. I was too
like,
bored at work yesterday.
You're like going on Facebook Marketplace like a grandma. I love it.
I know.
I do love
Maybe all the night.
Thanks for watching and keep reading.